Well, hello everybody. Thanks for joining me on this rainy day. Vacation Station TV. Well, if you came up here this weekend for a vacation, it's going to be a wet vacation. Yeah, it's going to be very, very wet because it's just going to rain today, tomorrow, and Monday. And just bring an umbrella, bring a poncho, and go do the indoor stuff. You can't do the outdoor stuff. A lot of them are closing already. So come on board. I went through the computer, what was that, last night? And I cleaned it all out. But I did look at the video that did get to run. It was like 10 minutes or something. It was crystal clear. There was no buffering. People telling me it's buffering. Next time I'm not going to believe anybody. That's for sure. Jim Spencer, good evening, Jeff, buddy. Sunny and what? Hot up here in Strasbourg? No. Wes, how are you? Good afternoon. Thanks for joining. It's really wet here, guys. Really wet. This morning when I got up, David C. Perkins, hello. What's that thing in your windshield going back and forth? I think they call that a windshield wiper. I don't know. I don't use it all that much. Life with Mountain Folk. Hey, guys. Fred and Connie, how are you? So, yes, I played my VR night before last. Definitely. I'm going into the higher elements of the, what is that there? Saints and Sinners. Wow. It's intense. I keep getting attacked. I'm at the point where 5 and 10 zombies come at me at a time. And you got to think quick. And I guess I'm not thinking quick enough because I get eaten every time. They bite my face. They bite my arms. Saying hello, Jimmy saying hello to David C. David C saying hello to Connie and Fred. Good. That's how we make friends here. That's how we do it. You know what? You know what sucks real bad? I don't have any coffee. I forgot it. I'm Life in Mouth. I'm rocking the Oculus. Right? Oh, cool. What are you playing? Please tell me you're not fishing or playing golf. Please tell me you're doing something that's intense. Please. Oh, God. I know Jeff from Jeff and Tootsie. He loves to play golf and go fishing. That's all right for a few minutes, but fishing is boring to begin with. Why do you want to be even more bored, sitting on a couch? Horizon World, Population 1. That's a good game. That's definitely a good game. You didn't get Saints and Sinners yet, huh? Or The Walking Dead? Did Joe get out of rehab? No, he went back in again. As soon as he came out, he was back at it again. Has to go to the penitentiary. Yes, he's got to go.
Hey, what are you doing? Telling me I gotta go to the penitentiary.
Joe, you drink too much. My alter ego. This is Pigeon Forge, if you're wondering where I'm at. A lot of traffic. Here, look. There, you can see it. Oh, too much. You can see the traffic. Only had it just over. Okay, so you're still new at it. Did you go through the beginner's guide and see how cool that was? I think it's called Elements, where you dance with the robot and then you play in that arena, that virtual arena. John Esper, good afternoon from Columbus, Ohio. How are you, John? Hey, congratulations on you giving you your 2 weeks notice. Now it's time to live life, John. Now it's time to start living life. John's retiring. He's been doing, I don't know how many years you've been doing it, but I know you've been there for a long, long time. How I love the rainy rides around town. Anna Price, how are you? Life at Mount, still going through it. Okay. Yeah, check out Elements. And another one to see is Elixir. It's free. And what it does is it teaches you how to use your virtual hands and go through and manipulate and get more comfortable with your VR. It's important that you do that because it will train you to do things that you haven't done, and you go, okay, I get it now. I understand. Well, I missed that. What the heck? That's a long one. John, but yeah, been down there to see you, Miss Marie, very soon. It's a sunny day up here in Ohio. Sorry, it's raining down there. It's okay. We're used to it because we've had such crappy weather for the last few weeks, really intense cold, and then it gets rainy, then it gets cold again, then it snows a little bit. I don't like that. I definitely don't like that. There's my little blue thing that usually pops up. There it is. Okay. But you can see the traffic on the left side of the road. They're coming in. Nothing stops these tourists. Now's the time. Hey, John, that clock is ticking just like it's ticking on me. You know, and every day is a precious day. There's no guarantee you're going to live to 80 or whatever. Just every day you wake up, as soon as you hit the floor, you be thankful. And you say, thank you God for making me wake up and I'm alive again. Because you're only one breath away from death. Everybody, one breath away from death. So keep that in mind. There is no promise of next week, next month, next year. Now, there is no later. This is later. If you remember anything, John says they're calling for 2 to 4 inches of snow. Ouch. 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 So definitely people in town. Yeah, you got to do Elixir and you got to do Elements and enjoy it because it's a lot of fun. If any of you, like John, you're retiring, you're probably going to get a big severance check. Go get a VR2. Go get them. They're cheap enough now where you can afford them. And because the VR3, don't waste your time. Just get the VR2. The VR3 just has more bells and whistles, and you're just going to pay a hell of a lot more. And you'll be able to immerse yourself late at night anywhere. Tomorrow. No, Life of Mountain was watching you. Yes, you can. That's the cool thing about VR. You can watch a movie on VR on Quest 2, Oculus 2. Ronnie Lane's coming to the coaster this weekend. Okay, good. Should be clear up, Ronnie. Whoever praying for snow, please stop. David C. Stop it now. Stop before you start. Right? Yeah. You can, on VR, you can watch your favorite movies, favorite TV shows. You can, anything at all that has to do with video or audio. You can you can cast it on your TV. You can cast your TV to your headset. You can go on YouTube. You can go on the internet and get, if you want to watch a documentary or something like that, you just you cast it to your headset and you're immersed in this thing. It is so cool. And if you have, like, let's say you and your wife or your family, you can do multiple headsets. You link them all together and all of you can watch the same movie in an experience that clearly outdoes IMAX or anything else. It is full 360 immersion. It's amazing. And Fred, if you get a chance, go to in the you go to your contents page, explore. It'll say explore on the left-hand side, and then just type in mountain climbing or glacier climbing or flying, and then click on those things. And they're 360 flying, 360 glacier climbing, balloon riding, and you're in it. You are part of it. You are absolutely part of it. It is an experience that everyone should do at least once. And you know, the weird thing is before people got familiar with VR, they went to these fly ride things, you know, and soaring and all that, and you pay an ungodly amount of money to get a semi experience because it's not 360. 360 meaning all the way around you. So you turn around, you see the back. So if you're like driving in a car through Paris, and I've done that many times, through England, through Scotland, through Ireland. If you're in, like, let's say a car or on a double-decker bus, I did that one not too long ago, England, double-decker bus, you turn around, you see the back, you see what's going on behind you. You turn to the side, you see what's going on, and it's smooth. There's nothing. 360 flying is wild. Yes, it is. And you can do it on that headset. It is truly amazing. And I got one for Miss Marie. She hasn't used it in a year, at least. I think I've had them, what, 2 years? She's used it a handful of times at best. So when mine blows up, I have another new one that I could go to. She's never going to use it. She's not into it. She's just not into it. And I told her she could watch her favorite Filipino shows on there. Favorite Korean movies. She had to have it though, because I bought it. She goes, "Where's mine? Where's mine?" So, I ordered you one too. I can remember 3 times she used it. Now, whether I was not home and she used it, I don't know. But it's still brand new. I keep the battery charged and it's right there. And Fred, I went online and pretty sure it was on eBay, and I got these it's not a headset. It fits on the sides of the VR, and it's like 2 large suction cups, but they don't suck on your ears or anything. They fit over your ears like earmuffs, and they give you the sound that is unbelievable. And you could adjust the volume so you're not disturbing anybody in the room, and then you can adjust it accordingly. And if you're the type that gets motion sickness, you can adjust that, and you'll find that in there, Fred. There's an adjustment, a slider bar that you can go to minimal or maximum. And I keep mine kind of in the middle. This way I can still have the experience. I bought the, I think it's called Fly Boys or something like that. And it's like World War I and World War II airplanes. And you're flying each one. You get to pick whatever you want. Hi, Connie. How are you? Gary with 2 hours saying hello. Good afternoon. Said hello to everybody. Connie, thank you. And that for a few minutes, that was intense on the stomach, because you have the stick in your hand and you're flying these planes. You are flying them. Dry Creek Beard Care right in the room. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm out and about. I just dropped Miss Marie off. She was at the coaster, and then somebody didn't show up at the other store, and so she's over there at the other store. I'm gonna drive around. I was going to go car shopping today, but I'm not doing it. Never buy a car in the rain. Say hello to Dry Creek. Yeah, traffic is definitely coming in. Definitely coming in. I wish I would have brought my coffee with me. Oh, God. So I did clean out the computer. I defragged it. I cleaned all the drives. I did everything. I took everything out, and it ran pretty good. But like I said, it was the day before yesterday. People were saying it was buffering. But when I looked at the video late last night, it didn't buffer at all. It was a clean 10 minutes of me bitching. So I'm not listening to anybody anymore. Life at Mountain folks saying hello to Rob and Denise at the Dry Creek Beard Care. Larry, how are you? I didn't know you were there. Joshy and Stacy, what up? How are you? Larry, that was a really good picture of you and Leslie. That was really, really good. That was a very loving picture. If you haven't seen that, maybe, Larry, you can post it up here and people click on it. Really good picture of you too. Very, very good. It's raining hard. Now I have to say Happy New Year, because it is Chinese New Year. Speaking of coffee, I've been caffeine-free for 10 years this month. What's the matter with you, girl? That's crazy talk. Absolute crazy talk. Oh, well, no problem. I looked at it and I was very taken by that. I mean, you guys are very wonderful, and I think Larry's a really sweet guy. I like him. You know, he's a normal, everyday kind of guy. I think. I don't know. Maybe he likes to wear leather. Who knows? You know. Happy Chinese New Year. Yes, it is. We did the celebration last night at midnight. Miss Marie had to have certain things cooked and ready and on the table. Yeah, you guys don't drink caffeine. What's the matter with you? You guys need to see somebody about that. You really do. She had fish, papano or pompano. It's an Asian fish. She cooked a couple of those. I'll probably eat some of that for dinner. I don't mind it. It's not too fishy. I don't like fishy fish. Is the holiday that makes fish? Yeah. Oh, yeah. In fact, while we were at Sunrise, this is last weekend, she was eyeing a giant catfish head. And when I say giant, it was bigger than my head. Not as big as Joshy's head, but as big as my head. Sorry, guys. Just kidding. But yeah, she got fish instead of the fish head. Because I said, honey, please, have mercy on me. I know it is a cheap shot, but you know me. The old ones are the best ones. Excuse me. Crisco's Country Life. Chris, how are you? Everybody check out Crisco's Country Life. You're on the air all the time. You are amazing. Check him out. He's a good guy. Crisco's Country Life. Good guy. He's got a lot of goats. How's Vanessa? How's the baby? Josh, you may, Larry, my love. See, everybody loves Larry. How could you not? He's such a good guy. Sakura is full, right on your right there. Full. I'm not eating there today. No. I've got fish. And what else did she make? She made crackle and pork. If you ever had that, it's, I can't eat it though. It's pork belly with the fat, with the skin still on it. We had to drive specifically to Knoxville for that, because around here you ask them that and they go, what you talking about, son? And they go, you know. But that's the way it is. Yeah, Crisco's in Louisiana. Is it raining by you, Chris? I think we're getting all the rain. All you guys get sunshine and some snow probably. But the pork is pork belly, and she cut it into 2 pieces. I should have had her videotape that. And then you have to season it and let it sit in the refrigerator overnight with all these Asian seasonings, and you got to tie it up with string, because inside there was lemongrass and onions and some other stuff that I don't even know what it is. Cajun country, that's right, he's in Cajun country. And then you bake it. It was for an hour. You bake it, then you put it under, you untie it, and then you put the fat up in the broiler on 300, and you get the skin to be crackling. I mean, where you can bang on it with a fork and it makes a cracking sound, you know, like that on the skin. And I just can't. Pork affects me now. I can't have bacon anymore. I had it a few weeks ago, just half of a piece of a bacon, and by midnight my joints were hurting me. So I've got to be careful. I said, that's no good. That's no good. As you get older, you'll see, the rest of you, as you start aging, you'll see your dietary needs have to change. Crisco's about an hour away from Lafayette. When you coming back up? I missed you last time, I'm sorry. Gina, hi. Gina, I don't want to take my eyes off the road from her. You got to shorten your last name, Gina. Just Gina, because I can't take my eyes off the road. Go Cajun. Go Cajun. Yeah. Go Tigers. Drake. Rob was born in Louisiana and his dad lived in Lafayette. See that? Cajun kin. That's what you guys are. Yes, sir. If you're wondering, it's 59 degrees under rainy skies. I'm in Sevierville now. Just driving around. Guess my diet has changed too. Yeah, it's got right. Things you used to eat, you can't eat no more. Are you in Pigeon? I just left Pigeon Forge, Gina. And I'm in now Sevierville, but they're all connected. If you just stay on this road straight, you'll go to Kodak and Buc-ee's is straight ahead. I'm not going to Buc-ee's. Been there already. Saw it, did it, read the soft cover book. I'm done with that. All right. No, and I didn't eat there. Just wasn't interested in it. Went there last week. A lot of people go in there. The price is really high, and it's all typical tourist stuff. Thank you much, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. Yeah, the like. I got 6 likes, 37 people in here. Wow, people hurting me. Melody, how are you? The traffic is dense, and I'm wondering where are these people going to go? There's not much to do unless you're going inside attractions and stuff. Places like Anakista and Ober and all that, I'm sure they're closed. They won't let you go up in the rain. It's too much of a liability. So anyway, I wish I could. Gina Valapondo. Pretty name. Judge, I'm still deciding if I like to chat before I give an official thumbs up. You know, you can stuff it right up your ass. You know? Give me a thumbs up. What a pecker gnat. You know, you really are. And what was it, last weekend? I guess it was last Saturday. Miss Marie and I went to the flea market, the ever popular flea market in Kodak. And the guy had the nerve to crop dust me. Imagine that. Happy Mardi Gras, everyone. Thank you. John, that's now you're in the 7th thumbs up. Yeah, now 15. I'm getting there. Keep going. Keep going. Thumbs up, everybody. Thumbs up. It's for the children. And we went there, and if you look at the video, you hear the guy, because my camera was down, kind of chest high. He's right in front of me, some old guy, and he let one loose right there on the camera. And Miss Marie goes, "You better edit that." I go, "Hell no, I'm not editing that." He just crop dusted me. And then you saw the lady get bit by the sugar glider, and I was waiting for that. Stacy, what the hell are you doing? I'm just driving. Just driving. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, everyone is great here. They're all our people. It's family. Your family too. You're here. You're all part of the family. That's what it's about. And the traffic keeps coming in. I don't know if you've been paying attention to it. If you look over to the left, David C. My phone said you got 16 likes and 40 people in here now. That 41 and 18, so it's growing. Chris goes, we're celebrating something. I missed that. Celebrating Mardi Gras. Okay. Gina, your stream is so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. I handcrafted it with your mind in mind. John Esper, good afternoon. Joshy and Stacy. Larry says, I put my thumbs up there. Thank you, Larry. Appreciate that. Just windy here. All right. Chris goes country live. It's just miserable. But we needed the rain because, believe it or not, we're still in a drought. You would think not with all the rain, but we are still in a drought. Jimmy Spencer, I was watching that. It was so fun. Thank you. And I was waiting because the lady, if you listen to her, she's getting higher. Her voice was getting higher pitched. And sugar gliders don't like high pitched or any loud noises. They're very shy. And by the way, they're prone. If you have a dog that barks loud, they can die of a heart attack. They don't tell you that when you spend $400 on a sugar glider, basically a squirrel. At the flea market, yep. At the flea market, they sell, in the flea markets, they sell exotic animals, which I don't think they really should be allowed because people just, I'll give you $400. Here's the cage, goodbye, good luck, here's a bag of dog food. And they don't know anything about it. The kids screaming and whining. They buy this little sugar glider and they wonder why they kill it in 15 minutes after they get it home. Gina says, I love the one with Gatlinburg Halloween stream. So thank you. Appreciate it. We still love doing it. It's just that our time does not work for us all the time. Stacy, did you buy any exotic animals for dinner? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. She leaves a little bit of fur on the legs when she's boiling it, so you kind of identify what the foot looks like a little bit. I think I saw a folks come up to the deck at night because they don't know what to do. They're so spoiled. So spoiled. They come up, they sit on all the pick it up and clean the mess. Whatever damage they do. Dry Creek saying hello to Stacy. Hi Stacy. How the kids? How the dogs? How's the gorilla dog? Edmund is I don't know, what is it? What's that dog's name? Carry to her. Hermit crabs. No. Miss Marie tried buying hermit crabs in town at the Smoky Bear, and she thought she could eat them. She wanted a bag of hermit crabs to take home and boil. Yeah. The guy was shocked. He thought she was joking. I guess she's not joking. She wants to boil those bad boys up. She was dead serious about that. That's Marie. Hermit crab soup. There's not even a lot of meat on those things. I love shrimp too. I used to be allergic to shrimp and any exoskeleton bug. I used to be. Now I can eat all the shrimp and crab and lobster I want. I don't get sick. That's how your life changes. You don't know it. All of a sudden one day you go, I think I'll try a shrimp. And I go, okay, usually my hands itch, the palm of my hand, and then my neck gets itchy. And I go, oh, I'm not having a reaction. Had another one, had a whole bunch more. Yeah, I need to make them finger paint. The raccoons, you're right, Denise. That'd be good. Make some money on those little buggers, little varmints. Say hello to Gina. My brother said hi to you guys. Thank you, Gina. Say hello to your bro. What's his name? And the traffic just keeps coming in. Where y'all going now? Get on out of here. Go back where you come from. What's going on here? Michael. Hello, Michael. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you hit the like button. Like, comment, subscribe, buy, sell, collect. I mean, this rain doesn't look like it's going to give up at all. It's just... This morning I felt it. As soon as I got up, I go outside, have my coffee, and I could feel my ears were ringing. David C. said, sounds like a good time to have possum energy. How do you know we're not? You know, we're not having them tonight. Sometimes I'm afraid to ask what it is, you know. Stacy Cooter soup. Yes. I've had that. In Florida, that's popular. It's illegal, but it's popular. Cooter, turtle. Usually, Janice says, hello, doing good. Mapley, other state drivers don't care. Yeah, I know. I'm driving. I'm in the right lane. I'm at the speed limit. I'm not in a rush. Gina said, what about shrimp soup? Yes. Shrimp soup with a lobster bisque base is excellent. You get a chance to make that. You can even buy, not that I would, cans of lobster bisque or even a dried in a packet lobster bisque, and you mix cream, heavy whipping cream and stuff in there. And you can, it's excellent. Fattening as hell, but it's really good. Really, anything that's tasty is bad. So once you get past that and admit that, then you know where you stand. Where did we go the other day before yesterday? I forget. Yeah, day before yesterday, we went to Chop House. Miss Marie wanted to go back to Chop House. She was not impressed. I said, I told you that last time. They make a pretty good burger. Their steaks are average, but I had a burger, pretty basic. And she had the chicken because she thought she liked the grilled chicken with a paella rice. Paella. And it was dry. And as soon as she cut into it, I said, that's frozen. And she goes, but it says there it's fresh. It's not fresh. She said, what's the favorite thing you did in Gatlinburg? I particularly like Anakista. I think that you get your bang for your buck there. I know that the Ober is starting to try to catch up to Anakista, so we'll see where that stands by next year this time. We'll see. Probably stop at this light. What do you think? Yeah, I think so. It's just getting darker and darker. It's only 4 o'clock, so I mean, I don't think sunset's till like 6:30, 6:45. I may be wrong. Somebody will correct me. I'm sure of that. But that's one of my favorite things to do. I get a big kick, Gina, out of just driving through Gatlinburg or walking through Gatlinburg. I just like the town. I just like I like seeing all the people hustling and bustling, going back and forth. And then when I've had enough, I just get in my car and go home. I go back into the mountains and I'm done with it. I don't have to go, oh man, I got to drive all the way to. No, I don't need to. Just go home. As soon as you leave Gatlinburg, you're in the mountains anyway. So just do that. It's always entertaining, day or night. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, everybody is pretty nice. You know, they're people. It depends on who comes into town. There are a lot of tourists. Some of them are arrogant. Some of them are wonderful. Some of them are Karen. Some of them are Ken. But all in all, the people that are like storekeepers and things like that, they're pretty cool. You know, every once in a while, you run into a bozo. I turned around, I'm going the other way now. There. Come on, focus. Oh, there you go. This is still Sevierville. What's the best place to rent a cabin this summer? Depends on what your budget allows. It really does. If you rent in Gatlinburg, you're going to pay top dollar. No doubt. My advice is rent a place outside of Gatlinburg, Wares Valley, Pigeon Forge. You can even rent here in this area. There are cabins off to the left and the right. You just can't see them. And the signal would die if I made a right or a left, so I really can't show you. But you can go to the playlist and look under cabins, and I'll show. Sunset is at 6:15. Okay. Looks like it's going to rain all the way. Yeah. Radar getting distracted. Yeah, rain's supposed to go through Monday, at least last time I looked. I don't know if things have changed or not, but I'm just planning for rain. I think I'm going to scoot over to the right. I'm not in any rush, so you can see the buildings and all the nonsense. But right now is a good time to rent because the tourists aren't here, so you get a better deal in renting cabins, and they range. She said I might check it out later today and play with my puppy. Okay, puppies. I love puppies. I love the smell of puppies. They have a puppy smell. Right now, you can get cabins for $150 on up, depending on how many bedrooms and where it is located. Now, during season, good luck. They are around $250 and higher, and some of them go up to $800-900 and more. I know people paying $1,200. That's totally ridiculous. Follow the arrows. Hi from Ohio. Follow the arrows. You're new to me. Follow. Thank you. Hit the like buttons, please. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I haven't done one of these in a long time. A live drive. Because usually I'm scurrying to go someplace. I don't have time to do it. But I'm glad you guys joined me. It's very nice. This is still Sevierville. There's sexy stuff. Tennessee shot. Remember when I pulled up there and showed you the toys in the window? Oh, God. That's right. They're building a hell of a lot around here. There really are. There's so many hotels going up and stores. Got a new Target. We'll be going by it in just a moment. Target, a whole new plaza. like appeared overnight. They just watered the ground and these things, and they pop up and there they are. There's another plaza. Like we need another plaza. But it drives the tourists in. Gina, drive safe and careful, God bless. Thank you, Gina, appreciate that. Larry says, did someone say something about sexy stuff? Yeah, I did. And Adam and Eve is coming up here on the right. That's more of like the lows of the big lots. You know, you got sexy stuff, which you're going to go in there as soon as you walk through. In fact, I believe when you open up the door, a dildo rings the bell. Ding ding, hanging down. When you go to Adam and Eve, it's hi, how are you? Can I push your stool in? Yeah. So you get what you get. How's Joe doing? Joe's doing. He's back in rehab. Joe's always back in rehab. He just doesn't know how to deal. His social skills suck. That's the problem with him. I gotta go take care. Thanks for joining us, Gina. I do appreciate it. Join us anytime. Anytime. So what else did Miss Marie do? Being it is Happy New Year by Chinese New Year. And she's got the food out. She's got the 12 fruits. Adam and Eve has eggplant. Yes, they do. You have a memory like an elephant, don't you? An eggplant. Oh my God. And you have to have 12 fruits. Yes, I saw the eggplant. Yeah, I see it. What do you do with the eggplant? Where does it go? And why would you? Too big. What is that? Namas Ladule? What is it? Namas Dule? Stop, it hurts. That's the first thing you hear when you go to jail. It's the first thing you learn is Namas Ladule. I hope I got it right. Stop, it hurts. You better learn that one quick. Larry, Sky, how are you? Good to see you. There's the new Rocky Top Ford right there. We're just going by. They moved from Dolly Parton Parkway to here. Another plaza going up here on the right. I'll turn this over to you. There. They're building another one right there. I don't know what it is, but they already graded the ground. The sticks are in the ground. So this whole row is going to be something. It could be just stores. Soon it'll look like Knoxville. Pretty sure. They got all the stores you could ever want here. Joan Trixie she's had at least a dozen babies. She doesn't have a baby. She has a litter. Yeah, Trixie's a slut. There's no doubt about it. And with a name like that, come on. Zaxby's, the lights are out. That's never a good sign. There's Cracker Barrel, Kroger. I got my dog food the other day, raccoon food, I should say. They eat so much. There were so many raccoons on the deck. 12 to 15. They run around so fast, I just got a rough count of them. And they are, they could be, that's the word I'm looking for, aggravating sometimes. If they want something, they pull at my legs, my pant legs, they grab my pockets. They'll take a cushion off the chair and run around the deck with that in their mouth, and that's to get my attention. I know that it's not what they normally do, they just want my attention. There's a Dry Creek, your beard care scent has me intrigued. Yes. Essence of Low Tide. You need to get a bottle of that. No, they do have a good product. Do check it out. There's the diner right there. Great place to get breakfast, lunch, dinner. The diner right there on the right there. Go there. This is not the one in Pigeon Forge. This is not the one in further in Pigeon Forge. There's two diners. There's Mel's and then there's the Sunliner Diner. This is just called the diner. I don't go to the other ones anymore. No, not impressed, and service always sucked. Let's just put it that way. Just my opinion. I'm allowed to say that. I share that with you guys. When we went to Chop House the other night, some guy was there. He was. The service sucked there too. I should have said that too earlier. Should have prefaced the whole thing by saying the service sucked. The guy obviously is doing it because he probably needs the extra couple of bucks or something. Larry says rainy day today here in Pigeon Forge. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's raining. He was real reluctant to serve us, and I don't know why. We don't look like scallywags or anything. It's Marie and I, you know. I don't look like a heap, and they're real slow on getting the food, and it wasn't that good. It just wasn't. I was not impressed. It was just a burger, and that, you know, that burger was $18. I probably should have told you that. $18. It's just a burger. It wasn't anything special. Lettuce and tomato and an onion, and came French fries, which I shared with Miss Marie, and they were cold, and they were nasty French fries. Look, they kind of tasted like they were freezer burned. They weren't good. Follow the arrows. We'll be there at the end of the month. Excellent. Make sure you stop in at the Goat Coaster. Now, don't forget, the third store is now officially open. That's right. Pigeon Forge Traders, PF Traders, is now open. Located right across from Golden Corral and IHOP in Pigeon Forge. Check it out. John Esper, love the name. Yeah, it's a great place, isn't it, John? The Reuben there, even Joshy will admit the Reuben there is phenomenal. That's usually what I get when I go there, because I've tried the other stuff. It's okay. The food is good. But the Reuben is phenomenal. And well priced. You don't get ripped off. Service is super fast. They take care of you. You don't sit there and wait, twiddle your thumbs. They get you the food quick as they can. And most of the waitresses have been there for 12 years or more. They're fixtures in the place. That means that they're, one, making good money, two, they're doing a job. You go to some of these other restaurants, you go there today, they're not there tomorrow. So it's like, why do you want to go? I don't know. I'm pretty picky about where I go and eat. That's why Sakura is always for sure at the top of the list, and the diner is for sure on the list, right under Sakura. Very few other places I will visit. I mean, it's a tourist town. You're going to get what you pay for in a tourist town. You're going to get. Larry Harris, did you say there was a third? Yeah, there's a third store. Just opened it now, and it's on the same side as Fantasy Golf and Goats on the Roof. It's just at the other end of Pigeon Forge. As you just leave Gatlinburg, it's on the right side of the road. It's one of the oldest stores, by the way, in Pigeon Forge. It's been there for 45 years. It used to be a Suds and Duds, but it's been completely redone. And I'm glad Ross did that. Glad he did that. It's really cool. I just did a video on it. Check it out. Follow the arrows. We'd like to Goat Coast. I made a video there last. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Check out our other locations. Goats on the Roof Parkway, right at the intersection of 321. And now Pigeon Forge Traders, and then don't forget Fantasy Golf. All part of the chain, the megalopolis of stores in Pigeon Forge. Hit the like button, please, folks. Traffic is amazing here today. All right, I want to get out of this. I not be happy on this. There's my English. Yeah, can you wait? You see I got a blinker on? You see that there, buddy? buddy. Don't make me get out of the car. This, by the way, this is we're on Parkway, but this is the bypass right here. You make a left here, you avoid all that traffic. It's South 448. It will save you a whole lot of trouble. Johnson's was there last time. I tried Cookout. Yeah, Cookout's good. Cookout, I have no problems with Cookout. They make a good burger, fairly priced, quick, in and out and gone, especially the drive-out. Just order and it's done. Good burger. Good old greasy burger. Have you checked out the digging zone? Yeah, I went by there. I don't think they're open yet, but it looks like they're real close. They got all the machinery. Everything is ready to go. They may actually be open. I don't know. But I just went by the other day. But I didn't see anything moving. You know, I was kind of looking for stuff to, all that machinery to move. But it did. So this will take you, if you stayed on this, it'll bring you right back out to Park. This is 411 to the left, or to us locals, it's known as Dolly Parton Parkway, or Dolly Parton Boulevard. Dolly Parton. Oh, God. Uh-oh. 2 ambulances. Ambulance. Dry Creek. Digging Zone is planning. What are they planning? What? I missed that because the twinkling lights mesmerized me. Looks like a fun place. I like to get on some of that heavy machinery. I've been on it before, but some of these look really gigantic. Like, I've never worked one of those, but I'll give it a try. It's kind of like now it's a battle who gets there first, you know? It's like, holy, people need to get away. God. I don't even bother with it. I don't care. I'm having too much fun doing other stuff right now. I'd be having more fun if I had a cup of coffee right here in front of me.
Son of a bitch!
Where's my coffee? I usually never am without a cup of coffee. And just today, what can I say? Planet opening March 1st. Thank you. Thank you, Denise. Correct. Exactly. Oh, I meant to ask you, who were you talking about the other day? Can you say? I don't really care. Who were you talking about the other day? And I missed, and I understood what you were saying, but I wonder who is doing that. Is it somebody doing that again? You know, how the subscribers change daily, the same amount for a few days or a week. There's a couple of them out there. There's one that has, I don't know, what's it, 78,000, maybe more subscribers, and they only get 20, 30 views on a video. I go, the numbers aren't adding up here, folk. Stay tuned. Oh, you gotta tell me. Come on, who loves you? Who's your buddy? Who's your friend? Who's your buddy? This is Dolly Parton Parkway. There's a sign, I think, coming up. If I pass it, it's hard to see. It's really raining. It's also known as East Main Street. It keeps changing. And Middle Creek is right here. We're going over it right now. There it is, right there. Dolly Parton Parkway. And you're going to take this to Veterans. You're going to make a right, and you avoid all the craziness. And it's normally a nice drive. It can get a little crowded here in the daytime, especially around lunch and around 4 or 5 o'clock. People go home. Could be crowded. Dry Creek and Larry. Larry wants me to go back sexy stuff, I think. Do you need new batteries? Get the new lithium ones. Or I can get you the diesel attachment. A couple of banks closed over here. That's not a good indicator. And Rocky Top is right there to the left. It was there. It says Ford. That was Rocky Top. They moved over to where that new plaza is. Probably a better move for them. The exposure is better, and this is more of an artery to get back and forth. It's not necessarily a shopping artery where you're known for going shopping there. That's what I'm sure they closed down and moved on out of here. Now, if I wanted to, I'll show you because I was thinking not to take this, but this is Middle Creek. The next light would be Veterans, but this is a little more of an inconvenience, but I want to show it to you. It's Firehouse Subs. You want to pay $20 for a sub? Go there. I'll never go there again. And they're not that good. Domino's is right here. Creek. And it dumps you out onto Veterans. The only thing I don't like is you usually have a line of cars that are trying to make a right, and it gets, especially Subway always, Larry, yes. See, when school lets out or when people getting out of work, the line goes back to where we just turned. This is now Veterans. There. And always, I set the cruise control. It's just easier for me. This way I know I'm not speeding. Because there's always cops, the local constabulary, and I don't want to speed, and I don't want to get a ticket. I don't want to see the blue lights of love. Not behind my mirror. Not in my rearview mirror, folks. All the tourists have money again. It's tax refund time. Yes, it is. I already took care of mine. I got a hold of my accountant and my attorney, got everything else taken care of. And some people were complaining, I don't fit into that group, that they're actually paying. Great times. Yeah, this really is a great. There's digging zone right there in front of you. Right there. Right there. I'm turning it this way. You can see the digging zone. Call the machinery. Opening 2023. I think that sign needs that 3 needs to be made to a 4. Somebody needs to spray paint that. And they're building more stuff here, left and right. More apartments are going to be going over there. This will all be built up. It's already showing signs of that. It's just, every day I pass through here, I see more and more changes. But when you don't see it for a while and you come through here, you go, when did they put that there? When did that happen? The bridge is supposed to be open soon. Now, they were supposed to open it in January, but I drove up there the other day, and it was still blocked off. But they built another hotel since I was last there, so now they got 4 new hotels up there. And clearing on the other side of the road. They're getting ready to do more, excuse me, on the other side of the road. It never ends. Excuse me. I probably should stop here. Need more housing. It's exactly what they need, Larry. They need more affordable housing. They're building lots and lots of cabins, but that's all tourist related. And the hotels are tourist related, but there are people that work in those hotels. There are people who work in the restaurants. There are people that have workaday jobs and they can't afford cabins and hotels. They need affordable housing. Maybe Governor Lee will figure that one out and maybe put a moratorium on commercial and lift any sanctions they have on homes, any residential. We are overrun with people, and now it's all they want is build. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you got to think about the people who own the land, right, Larry? The money, the names, powers that be. They're just grabbing and going. They'll finally sell off all the land that their granddaddies gave them, and then they'll move to Barbados or Bora Bora or wherever. They'll going on a winter wonderland waterbed cruise to the islands of Lesbos. Could be. There's Veterans Boulevard. Normally I don't run into this much traffic. Usually it's pretty quiet. .57 degrees under rainy skies. This is considered Pigeon Forge now, by the way, if you're wondering. And we are running parallel to Parkway. So to our right, your right, would be Pigeon Forge, the town thereof. Oh, I can smell the landfill coming through the vents. I sure hope that's the landfill and not me. Lyle Fed. Yeah, that's pretty bright. Maybe it could be me. I should hose myself out. Oh well. I always think about this because there are times I could be driving right now, right where I am, and I can still smell the landfill, which is not far from here at all. And you've got Dreammore right there. Do you see that through the fog? That's Dolly Parton's Dreammore, and the other hotel that's there. And then, of course, Dollywood. And there are times, man, that landfill is ripe, and it comes right through here. I wonder what the people that pay all the money for those rooms think about that when they open their window. They didn't read the fine print when it said breathtaking views. But they meant that breathtaking because of the landfill. It took your breath away. Now this is where the Jake Thomas thing is. I'll pull in there. Probably won't raise too much of a ruckus. At this light here, see, they thought ahead. They got a light here because they knew that Jake Thomas was going to cross over from Pigeon Forge. This is do not enter. See, but I'm making it rain. See right there. Pretty wide too. There it is. And they'll be opening that soon. And that'll go right over to Pigeon Forge. It'll dump you right out by Food City. Very, very close. Isn't that something? They're going to be building another one. Not far from here. They're already breaking ground for it because they can't. What's happening is there's so much traffic, the roads can't handle it. It's like an artery that's getting filled up with plaque, and the plaque is tourists. I'm not making fun of tourists or saying they're bad, even though somebody said I do that. No, I love the tourists because the tourists drive up the value of my home. They're making me rich. You got Dollywood coming up on the left. There. You'll see it in a second. There's Dollywood. Sorry, I gotta have the wipers on. I have no option. It's just what it is. And they're not open today. I don't think, Denise, when does Dollywood open again? Is it like March 1st, 2nd, something like that? this land is up for sale. I mean, now would be the time to buy up whatever land you can afford, especially in this area. It's only going to grow. Get an acre here, get an acre there. Next thing you know, people are calling you up to buy your property. Yepper. Been to this Mexican restaurant a couple of times. Not impressed. They were great when they opened, but now last time we were there, we were not. It was not good. It wasn't good. I don't know if your experiences are the same, but it was not good. This coaster's closed, I'm sure. Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone's there. There's no way you'd be riding in this weather. You'd have to be a real coaster head. You want to ride a coaster in this weather. That rain would feel like needles on your face. There's nothing. Most attractions are that. By the way, that's an Airbnb. That caboose there. You can rent that. I'm glad I washed the car. You can continue straight, that'll dump you out to Parkway, or this bypasses a lot of actual Pigeon Forge downtown. You just make a right here after the traffic. Will take you right into the heart of Pigeon Forge. This person, I'm not sure what they're up to. It's definitely great. This will dump you out to Veterans too. Ridge Road, you just take this. It's a shortcut. Takes you out just before Dollywood. Just before. And then Jake Thomas is just ahead here at this next one. The only thing I don't like about Ridge Road goes right by the landfill. And sometimes it's, even with your events closed, it does not matter. The stink comes in and it putrid. This light here, this Jake Thomas, this is where the new road will be. The blue lights of love won't bother me up here. This is Jake Thomas. It's going to be wide enough, excuse me, to accommodate traffic that's snarling up here. Because normally during Rodman's and other events, the traffic is backed up for miles. This will help alleviate that congestion for a while. But you can see the hotels they're building at the new one. And over to the right, you can see they're clearing land for more. This is all going to be Hotel Row. There's another one. It's 4. There was 3. Well, there were none, then couple. It's this one, and there's another one to the left of that. Right by Cal Ripken. Cal Ripken's stadium and playgrounds and stuff. Ball field. But you can't go any further than this. This is as far as you can go. It's still blocked off. They're not ready to let us peoples through. We can't go. Cal Ripken Stadium right there. It really doesn't see it. This one's coming along. Be open. All of these will be ready for probably by the holiday season. Staybridge Suites. They already got the sign up, so you know they're getting close. There's a view of downtown Pigeon Forge, all the clouds. So you can remain straight on Jake Thomas and go right out to Parkway. It's one more light. After this, you're on Parkway. Or you can continue your journey, shortcut Bill here, and make a right on Teaster. Right here. And then you can see the big wheel. That's the island straight ahead of us. It's really easy to get around here. It's just sometimes inconvenient with the traffic, but if you know all the back roads and the quick little places to turn, it does make it easier for you. You can always find that on Vacation Station TV. Go to the playlist and look under shortcuts, and I'll get you around. Some forever driving. I like driving around. I enjoy it. One thing I've always done is drive around and look at things. Go down roads I've never been down before. Get lost. Finding your way around. You're roaming Rand McNally. And I did that before there was any map, any help, Google Maps or anything like that. I just did it. Drive around, get lost, and then try to work your way out of it. Put your resolve to the test. There's the Mountain Mile and the Monster Fun Ride. Check it out. Bunch of new restaurants in here. Got Flavortown, Azul, all sorts of cool things in there. Used to be an old closed down shopping mall. Some of you don't remember, but if you go back to my early videos, you'll see that before it was done, redone. Now this light here, now Tista goes straight out and it ends, it dumps you out on Parkway, just about half a mile. But here, this is Wares Valley Road East. It's just a short little road. And it takes you right out to Parkway. Now during events or anything really weird going on, you want to avoid this turn at all costs. Go to the next little cutoff and go behind the Christmas place. You don't want to get stuck here because you'll stop right here. Before you get to the light, you'll be an hour before you get to the light. Because the light only lasts for a few seconds. Lets a couple of cars through. And just, right now I knew it would be light because of the traffic and the rain. But there's Parkway right there. FB Parkway. This place is closed. Yet there still is a lot of traffic. You notice that? Isn't that something? Where are you going, people? So I'll sign off with you guys now. I gave you a nice big tour around the area. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate that. And I don't know when I'll be on live again. You'll get the notification. But thanks for joining me today on Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway. And of course, we will do this again very, very soon. Have a great weekend. Stay dry.